feel like it's a historical seismic shift in the family. I'm really astonished.
Actor Brendan Fraser knew that his mother's roots lay in Ireland. But beyond that, her family tree was a blank slate. And Brendan was hoping that we could fill it in. In the 1920 census for Pennsylvania, we found the first of his Irish ancestors to be born in America, a man named Patrick F. Devine. Patrick is Brendan's great-grandfather, and he had an unusual occupation. He was a salesman for what was known as a confectionery dealer. And you know what that means?
Candy store?
He sold candies wholesale to businesses and markets. Can you imagine?
What?
Did you ever think you descended from a candy salesman?
My great-granddad?
Yes.
Was a candy
He was
salesman?
a candy man.
Yes!
As it turns out, Patrick's job was an indication of how much progress his family had made in just one generation. His father, the similarly named Patrick Devine, was born in Ireland around 1844, and his application for American citizenship describes a life that was far removed from the candy business.
It says that he arrived in the United States before the year 1853, being then under the age of 11 years. That he has now arrived at the age of about 24 years. He wrote this letter?
Mm-hmm.
This is his application?
You are looking at your great-great-grandfather's petition for naturalization.
Wow. So when he arrived, he was just a little boy.
11 years old. What's it like to see that?
It's making me feel tingly all over.
According to this petition, Patrick immigrated in 1853, meaning that his childhood in Ireland overlapped with what we now call the Great Famine, a cataclysm that claimed the lives of approximately 1 million people. It's one of the worst famines in history, and your ancestors were right there. Did it ever occur to you that your family was caught up in the potato famine?
I wondered, I speculated from, what I know of historical events, but this is why I wanted to come talk to you, because I want to know how they coincide with the families, to give it context. So
that's why you did not grow up in
Ireland. They fled the potato famine.
They fled and they came here. Your great-great-grandfather Patrick likely crossed the Atlantic with his family. What do you think it was like for him to leave his home behind, knowing he'd likely never see it again?
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It makes me think of how fleetingly childhood goes. It hurts my heart.
Patrick's traumatic childhood in Ireland gave way to a life in America that was by no means easy. We found him in the 1870 census for Pennsylvania, working in a coal mine, deep beneath the earth, in order to support his family.
It makes me feel that I think I need to have some gratitude for all the good things I have going on in my life right now. That's what it makes me think.
Discovering our ancestors can change our lives, helping us to understand more fully who we are, where we came from, and how we're all connected to a much larger world. To see more incredible family history stories, click here. And thank you for watching.